When the mind admits its failure to resist thoughts that oppose God, and confesses its past faults before Him, the temptation is immediately subdued. The mind then regains its authority to remain vigilant over the heart and protect it through prayer, trying to enter the innermost and safest chambers of the heart, where the winds of deceitful thoughts no longer blow fiercely, inciting both the soul and the body toward the slopes of passion and the stream of impurities. Then, there is no wide and easy path paved with words and images of worldly wisdom that deceive those who walk it, even if they may be very wise. Those who have pure souls and a pure mind will receive Christ within themselves. They will have nothing deceitful of this world within them. They will have only faith, hope, and love. Therefore, whoever loves the truth and sincerely seeks to strive for it, as previously mentioned, can avoid being led astray by pleasant impressions. Instead, such a person keeps watch over their heart, works to perfect themselves spiritually, and draws closer to God. They remain tireless and steadfast in their prayers and in living with God. One cannot avoid laboring with their heart if they carefully restrain themselves each day, not only in external matters but also internally, guarding against spiritual temptations and bodily desires. To be free from demonic temptations is a quality belonging only to Him who has an unchangeable nature, not to us who have a mutable nature. Even Adam was susceptible to Satan's temptation, but he had the power to either obey or resist it. Temptation through thought is not a sin, but an indication that we have free will. Satan is allowed to tempt us, so that by freely choosing to follow God's commandments, we may be deemed worthy of crowns for our faithfulness. However, if we follow our sinful desires and show disloyalty to God, we make ourselves deserving of condemnation. But we should also know this: we are not judged in court for every act of infidelity, we are not condemned as worthy of rejection, nor are we rewarded as experienced, but only when we are examined for our entire life on this earth, after we have been victorious and have been defeated, have fallen and have risen, have strayed and have walked the righteous path. This will first happen when our soul leaves the body, after the end of our earthly life. Then we will be judged and praised for everything. So, temptation itself is not a sin. It is definitely not a sin. Although temptation presents us with opportunities to act contrary to God's will, it does not force us to commit sin. We have been given by the Lord the ability and strength to either commit or not commit it, as we have free will, to examine with our mind what is harmful and what is beneficial. We can reject or accept the suggestions of the tempter. They multiply not out of necessity, but depending on our soul's disposition.